February 24, Prosecutor's Office, underground parking lot. Excuse me. Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? Miss Starr, I guess she's out of lunches. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. You just wait till you hit the person who discovered cheese. Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know that little scene I happened to witness? The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. The roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. Miss Starr's hatred towards Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago. Joe Dark, that's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her? Lana Skye. My sister? The best of the best are put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo. Lana and Chief Gant. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean with the forging of the evidence? Don't get me wrong, but Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. But you don't have proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Skye transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. I always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? Lana Skye was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used? Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Gant led the investigation, Lana second in command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism? By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence? You mean... Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him, though. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked, and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall. When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. Miss Star. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why does she have to turn so cold after that? Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Chief... That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There's only one thing left for him to control. And then no one can stand in his way. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how can he control Lana? Blackmail. I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude. There must have been a reason for her change. At last, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Ms. Star. You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Alright, so let's go. Detention center. I want to ask her about this. Attorneys and prosecutors have no business showing evidence outside court. It's taboo, especially when the interests of both parties are involved. She really means it. Come on, huh? Okay, so none of that. So where else would we go? This February 24, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Oh, you're back. You're still here? Gotta make 150 copies of those files. Brewing coffee, copying files, turning into a regular DJ. You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think it means desk jockey. Oh, that DJ. Gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. Not letting you in the chief's office, period. Get my neck on the line. And that office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there. There's gotta be something we could do to make the detective change his mind. Oh, what would I can do? Showing him things? Hey, that's it. That's King Prosecutor's Award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day. Yeah, we heard this. Are you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. Got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. Say, this design's based on an old Chinese parable, right? Oh, yeah, everyone knows that. There was this, dragon, yeah, that's it, a dragon. Got a thing for shields, see. That's not exactly the version we heard. No, but this one sounds more exciting. Anyway, get coming. Don't worry, after that, I'll spare you the details. What? Yeah. What would we show him? Okay, he didn't care about that. Okay, so we didn't know about that. No locker can be opened without a fingerprint match. Besides, there's no reason for the murderer to touch his own locker. Hey, wasn't your locker the one with the blood on it, Detective? A handprint of the real murderer's gloved hand, without any fingerprints. Shh! They come to arrest me, you'll defend me, won't you? When that happens, I think you'll do better pleading with Edgeworth. Okay, he doesn't care about this. About that jar. I think I've seen it before somewhere. Somewhere? Remember, it's one of those memories people have from previous lives. This must be the most informative detective I've ever met. Something about it makes me feel uneasy. Like I'm in the chief's office. He's yelling at me. Chief Gant? Where could I have seen that before? Yeah, it's from there. Okay, but we can't do anything to him. For him. The Blue Badger is still writhing around today. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing about like crazy since the other day. Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel he's gonna do something naughty. Alright, so do I have to show him something else? I don't know what I would show him in this way. Okay. What did happen? About this. Hey, Zach! It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in the locker. The day Detective Glimmer's murdered, he suddenly disappeared from the locker. And found Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler. That's it. I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me. What is it, Detective? Wait, we forget again. Yeah, okay, we already talked to him about that. What do you need to show him? Okay, so she doesn't want to see things. Right, nothing more to see from her. She's still here, but I don't think everything to get out of her. Everything else to tell you. Miss Star, the only thing I can give you now is a poppy seed rice set. Talk about cheap. Eat this, and maybe you'll be able to tell black from white in court tomorrow. Okay. Oh, Mark. Okay, so what do I need to get past Gumshoe? Ooh. Almost lost you there. Alright. That man must be the chief of detectives. He's staring at the screen so hard it might shatter. What? Our case may have been fabricated? That's what I thought all along. I just never bothered to tell anyone. And there's a guy who cares about his work. We did show him that, right? He didn't care. Don't need to see it again, please, thank you. Okay, we showed him all these things. Hey, that powder's used for detecting fingerprints. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth gave it to us. He did what? I'll have some flour. Are you okay, detective? Quick, run! Sneezes. Any help? One time I took a nap on a bench with wet paint. Why am I not comforted? Okay. Wait a minute. This is not helpful. Detective, here is my attorney's badge. You show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Enough said. I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. Is that where he just gives me one? This ID card belongs to victim, Detective Bruce Goodman. You could do just about anything these days with a card and a secret number. Scary. It's only scary because you keep dropping your card, Detective Gumshoe. Forget my secret number a lot, too. I'm scared of myself. Aww. But I'm me, after all, and what could be wrong with that? Nothing wrong. I think I'll stay out of this conversation. Found Ridge Rutherford's car, stabbed Mr. Edwards' knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky do such a thing? Oh, wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, let me see what he wants. Okay, so we still need... an item from Edgeworth. Damn it. Such as this. I wonder what he was writing before. Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look. Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there. Just distract him. I'll check it out. Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground. Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet. He didn't even look. What? Letter... Having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation. Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean... I'm tired, right? Feel as if something inside me has died. But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault. I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. The path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh. I think he's serious. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. This letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use it for anything. Okay, letter of resignation put into pocket. Edgeworth's discarded letter of resignation. He's serious. Okay. Nothing to say about that. We go back to not Edgeworth, Gumshoe. He would like to hear about this. Actually, I would like to see it too. Due to recent events, I hereby announce my resignation as public prosecutor. You really wrote a resignation letter? Wow, even resigning, Mr. Edgeworth is cool and concise. Still, it wasn't his fault. Someone has to be held responsible. That's how it is in the grown-up world. Yeah, but that responsibility means nothing if he just quits. Well, not everyone sees it that way. To truly take responsibility, you should have to work the rest of your life for no pay. And that's one tough grown-up world there. Interesting on the back. Okay. Right, so we're showing that. Gumshoe. What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious. Is he ever not serious? Can't believe they pushed it this far. Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice, too. But I'm different now. He trusts us detectives with providing us sound evidence. But we betrayed him. Detective? That's it. I made up my mind. But... Here, take my ID card. We can't do that if someone found out. They wouldn't just let you off the hook with another lost item report. Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. Alright, Detective. Thank you. Gumshoe's ID tucked swiftly into pocket. Police Department ID card allows access to areas of the PD open to detectives. What's his number? Detective Gumshoe isn't very photogenic, is he? He's adorable, Hush. Whatever you do, just don't say that to his face. Look, his eyes are half shut. Yeah, and his mouth is half open. Hey, each of his shirt buttons is off a notch. And he's got the narrow end of his tie in front. I think this goes beyond being a photogenic issue. Police department. Something about a 200%. Or who knows? Come back here. I'm gonna read this faded out number. 6732853. Something like that. Alright. to La Oficina. Okay, February 24, Police Department, Chief's Office. Here goes, Mr. Wright. We're in. If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe's a goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Yeah. Just slap him. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I didn't know you could slap a ghost. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too. If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Gumshoe's ID crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Hey, don't do that to my card! Why would you do that? Also, why are they not laminated? Oh, they ever get a chance to come in here. So I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. You really do want to get fired, don't you? Oh, if we're lucky. Now, come on, let's see what we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this. Still talk to him. That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's? Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day, 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now? Oh, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. And that's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see. So ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk? Oh, except Chief Gant, and the cleaning lady who's seen him here each morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. Yeah, about that. Can I ask you something? Sure. Well, they came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think? Nah. It wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, now then let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on. Not so fast, buddy. Huh? What is it? Someone tells you, don't worry about it. It's supposed to start on you, pal. You don't just let it go at that. So sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you? What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him? Chief Gant. So let's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings yet. There you go, ignoring me again. Okay, so, stabby knife. And this is the real deal, isn't it? This armor and these weapons? Sure is, pal. Chief doesn't care for imitations. First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room? What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. You don't have any taxes to pay. Shh, careful what you say. Who knows? Chief may be hiding this armor as we speak. I don't think he'd fit in there. Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out. I don't know. You guys don't know how scary that guy can be. You can see pretty far from 15 stories up. If you were to drop that suit of armor from here... First Chief wanted us to use stained glass for this window. Really? Why didn't he? say he changed his mind because he wouldn't be able to see the view. Oh. Stained glass or not, it's a huge window. This one? Look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside. This is the 15th floor. I know, I was just saying. Saying what? Ever since making detective, I always dreamed about doing something like that. No! Note to self, Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams. So long as he doesn't go crashing through that window when he gets fired. Don't say that. These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf. Hey! This is when Lana and I went to that theme park. This was Lana's desk. It sure is tidy. Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner. There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Does Lana ever come back here? No. Chief Gant must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. It was stuff legends are made of. Does he keep it in memory of her or in memory of the crime? This was taken in that day 2 years ago. The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma. After receiving his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here, and went along when Chief Gant questioned Dark. But he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later. Gee, you think? Why do you hate him so much? He's a sweetheart. Okay. Chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. See? Occasionally we hear him playing for the Criminals Affairs Department. And that's on the 2nd floor, and this is the 15th floor of an entirely different building. When a detective screws up, the chief calls him to his office and makes him listen to the organ for hours. What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul. After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except for the ringing in their ears. So it's an instrument of punishment. Literally. But aren't the chief's ears affected? He never listens to anyone anyway. That's beside the point. This mark looks like some kind of flower. Word is it's designed after the insignia on the prosecutor's badge. Prosecutor's badge? Yeah, like the one hanging from your collar. What? They have badges too? The design's supposed to portray the severity of the punishment system. Now that you mention it, it does look all pointy and kind of painful. But Mr. Edgeworth never wears a badge. That's because he's a sharp dresser. A badge like that wouldn't go too well with his outfit. So sharp dressers don't need to wear badges? Guess everyone just kind of lets it slide. I don't see how that's supposed to signify severe punishment. Alright, so we have these things. Just making sure. Okay, Deskus. Wow, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier... Oh, it's you two. Oh, Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading. This looks like a list of evidence. A list of evidence? Most cases, list runs twice as long as this, so. Hey, look at the case name. SL9 incident. Wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, Detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what... No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long. That's right. Guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. Or maybe there's a whole page missing? A half-size list of evidence. List of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it! The chief must be hiding something about that case. So they're different halves. It would appear so. Evidence list out of the court record. List of evidence in the SL9 incident. Was ripped in half, so this part's all I got. Okay. Wow, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk. We found this inside the drawer. A list of evidence from the SL9 incident. Mr. Edgeworth had the other half of that list. What would this list be doing here? We'd better look a little more into this list. Oh yeah, I guess we can do that. Index. Muéstremelo. Alright. Hello! Alright, so nothing worth viewing on this side, apparently. But this here? I wonder what this is. It looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here. Is this Emma's sketch? What is it? Did you find something? I can't make it out. I'd better keep quiet about it for now. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Why are you always moving about like that, Mr. Wright? I better not forget about this picture. Okay, that's clearly Emma's picture then, since they don't want us to show it. Safe. This is a safe, isn't it? Safe. Where's Wright with intrigue? Okay, if you say so. It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it. A 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. You know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday. It's... I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Good code. You're not gonna let me view the court record? Mark, I'm not ready to put an actual code in yet. I shouldn't have said so. Bingo. What number did you enter? Whose birthday was that, pal? 7777777. The final ID card number on that record. What? The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. You mean 7777777? That ID number? I think you're 1 7 shy this time. And this can only mean one thing, and that's Chief Gant's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? I mean, you'd think, maybe. Turn the money in there. How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's the last piece of the jar. A shard from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? There's something else in here, too. What's this? Looks like a piece of leather cloth. This is a handprint, isn't it? Hey! I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design? I don't think so. Oh, just thought. Is that it? Is all that was in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. Piece of cloth with a handprint on it. And a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, well, you can prove that has something to do with this case. I'm afraid I can't just let you take him. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident? Come on, there's gotta be something we can show the detective. Yep. Alright, first off, let's look into the thing. Anything else to look at? Oh, that was it. Okay. Okay, so first off for the jug, this. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? I remember the three of us put that back together. Ah, those were the days. It's kind of early to be nostalgic. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case? That's right. Well, the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know that fragment we just found? You mean this one that was in the safe? Yes, that one. That was in the safe. Now, to mention it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Assemble the fragments. Here. Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do. Mr. Wright, use some glue. If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. Yeah, it's alright. Combine. Just straight up. And there, it fit like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. But... Hey, guys, get a load of this. What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others. There's a reddish line on it. A reddish line? That's blood. Don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe? Unstable jar updated in the court record. Evidence from the SL9 incident. Final fragment found in Chief Gant's safe. Blood traces. Hey, look here. It's hard to make out, but there's a dark red stain here. Looks like blood. The piece the chief has is different, though. The blood stains on the other pieces are just spots. But this one's a line. And that is odd. So, probably someone tried to wash the other parts off. And failed. They didn't want anyone to see it said M. Okay, and then the leather... Leather like he was wearing? I don't know. I'm fine, I won't be able to give you any information. So that's why I have to get it all out of my system now. You understand, don't you? Don't be so negative, Detective. We do want you to share your information, though. Oh, hold my fool, and I've never had anything useful to share to begin with. Got to stay positive. Okay, so, leather. Oh, handprint. Handprint? Can't believe Officer Marshall would do something like that. You know Officer Marshall? Of course I do. He was like a mentor to me. When I first started out, he even gave me a small cactus. Really? Yeah, we heard this. He said, Dick, you should listen to all your troubles. Note to self, Detective Gumshoe talks to a cactus. Alright. Hard to believe he's just a patrolman now. Someone ought to trade places with him. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Okay, so what... Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So you want to take some fingerprints? That's a great idea, Detective. Alright, go to town. Sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints. It's not your fingerprints you want to take. Huh? Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe. Oh, her. I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Shit, shows your sense of humor. Alright. Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth, and once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away. What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told 1,000,000 times. Alright, let's get this over with. Alright, so... Boost. We're testing them all. No, 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 no! I mean, what's happened? Let's get the controls wrong. I gave it my best shot. The kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it? But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print. Okay, let's try a different finger then. Okay, so probably the middle one has the most stuff on it anyway. Looks like. There we go. Just get more of it down. More. More. More powder. There we go. Alright. So who be it? It's not Damon Gant, Mike Meekins, Jacob Marshall, Bruce... No, it's not Bruce Goodman. Close to Bruce Goodman. But I think it's going to be someone else. Dick Gumshoe, Lana Skye, Emma Skye. It's definitely Emma. The true murderer. Bruce Goodman is close, but... No. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here at a crime scene she was at? Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? Huh? Oh, well, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints. Hey, you! Over here! What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. It's hiding all the information like... Bark, bark, bark. Here, maybe you should hold on to this. Piece of cloth folded out of the court record. Found in Chief Gant's safe. Evidence for something, but what? There's Emma Skye's prints. Well, is any help? Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Now that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Chief Gant! We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Yeah, that's a good excuse. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then I thought of a certain detective. You mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir... Now get out. Yes, sir. I don't think you have to call him sir anymore. We'll be on our way too, then. Wait. You, the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet. Me, sir? I'd like a word with you. But, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet. You with the spiky hair, you're free to go. Mr. Wright! Look, pal, I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. Chief's office is off limits. No, you just had to go stick it in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, well, who knew it'd be like this? Never would have said it. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time? Anyway, you listen to me. I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the Chief again. Later, pal. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day. February 24, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. I see. So the Chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. What you told me over these past couple days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. You know, I think I've finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words. You did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. Seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Keeping quiet. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, but there was no incriminating evidence. I mean, aside from the witness and the photograph and that's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No, I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of, the one I'm supposedly so frightened of, What is this person's name? Damon Gant. Top dog in the PD. Well, Ms. Sky? Mr. Wright, you're addressing the Chief Prosecutor. Not forget your place. I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? Well, it could have been Lana. Or Emma. We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gant. You intend to accuse Chief... If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case. I just found this in a safe in the Chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders. Even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate. In the murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yeah, that doesn't hold. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Orders. Well, I can't tell you the details. I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife. Couldn't just leave that knife in him, so I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. That would be Edgeworth's knife? That's right. Though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. That is the reason for the bandage on your right hand. Yes. It seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then... she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. To an already dead body. Miss Starr, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible. So, you hid Dark's knife? The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it in Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right. Then I called my sister to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone in the force to know about this. That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. Oh, you mean... Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He had already stolen the ID card. But it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room? I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana... You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial, there's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. To be continued. Yes.